And the New York Times has their writers debating whether the Trump-Musk marriage can truly last. Can the richest man in the world and the most powerful man on the planet work together? Or how soon will two alpha dogs take each other down? Adam, since you are our guest and you are also American, I'm going to throw this one to you first. How long do you think this romance, this bromance, is going to go on?
I mean, look, Trump is a reality star at heart, so of course there has to be a couple episode-long arc where they're fighting.
Oh, yeah.
But again, it's all theater, right? It's designed to give us something to talk about, and I think it's sad that we've got two billionaires running the country for transparently their own gain, right? Musk put hundreds of millions of dollars behind getting Trump elected so that he could funnel government money into his pocket. It's explicitly what he's doing. And now we have so little power that we're just like the peasants discussing the dramas at court. Like, oh, the king and the prince are fighting. I hear they're on bad terms. Like, again, we have no power anymore in our own democracy. And so now we're just discussing like court intrigues as these two powerful guys fight. It doesn't matter whether they get into an argument and fight. They are still massively enriching themselves at the public expense. And it's embarrassing for America that this is what we've been reduced to.
Yeah, Steve, I agree with you on one point, but I think there are three men who would disagree with you, and those three men are former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, and most recently Vivek Ramaswamy. These are three men who were in the Trump camp, and they were useful and they were powerful until Trump was like, that's enough of you, you got to go. And I think that's why all of the networks are talking about there's only a matter of time between these two before this relationship goes downhill. First of all, there's already rumors from the Trump camp that people are like, Elon is doing too much, because everybody knows what you're not supposed to do in business, and that is outshine your boss. And what is Elon doing? Every chance he gets. Where is he? He's on stage, he's jumping around, he's doing salutes, he's doing all kinds of nonsense.
But I think he'll get a pass because he's the richest man in the world.
No, listen, this is not the first time in U.S. history, especially with a president, where you have a very powerful rich man in the background pulling, with all the strings. But those men were quietly doing it. That's the whole point of doing that.
Yeah, where Elon Musk could very well have an office in the
for the
White House.
spotlight. Yeah, you stood in the back and you're like, this is the way this is going to go. And then your president goes out on the press conference and talks to everybody. Elon wants to be the president, and it's very clear to me. And I think it's only a matter of time before he is gone. His torch is going to get snuffed out.
But doesn't it just...
Good.
Doesn't it sound like you're just describing a season of The Celebrity Apprentice, though? We're like, oh, Chris Christie was fired in episode 2. Like, sure, and he's still famous, and he's profiting off of it,
I just think that this is the chapter where, I mean, listen, thank God you have friends up here, because I think, not only are we witnessing the downfall of the American empire, but this is the time when the billionaire will outshine even the president of the United States. The reason why I think that this is actually going to go the long haul, I'll make that prediction, is because Trump needs Elon more than Elon needs Trump. And the reason why is he is worth $432 billion. These are numbers we can't even comprehend. Did you know that Musk is worth more than Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg combined? Did you know this is unfathomable wealth? And he doesn't care as much about America as Trump thinks. Elon is an equal opportunity opportunist.
Wait,
he's got his hand in Italy.
Do you think Trump cares how rich he is?
Absolutely.
Oh, I do too.
So?
Yeah,
I think that we know Trump. What does he love? He loves the flash. He loves power and he loves money. And right now, even though it seems like this is a mutually beneficial relationship, eventually Musk is going to realize, I'm the richest man on earth. He will be the first trillionaire. He doesn't need Trump. And because of that, there's a certain point where Musk is not as invested in this. He is invested, I mean, literally invested, but he's got his hand in Germany. He's got his hand in Italy. He's got his hand in Ontario. He's got his hand everywhere.
Too many places.
He transcends politics.
I know, but didn't
I want to ask Adam a quick question.
Though. I think he served his purpose, which you helped Trump win the election.
Yes, but I want to find out how dire it is, or how depressed you are. Obviously, it's very, very dark. But is there that flicker of light in knowing that America is designed as such that there are checks and measures placed within the government, within the Constitution, that yes, it'll be 4 years, but then 4 years, then democracy will reign, and then everything's going to be okay. Adam, tell us it's going to be okay.
Wow. Am I on MSNBC? This is great. I think it's a really sad moment for America because this is the way that people used to describe like Putin's Russia, right? That you have Putin and then you have the oligarchs. Here's the oil oligarch, here's the gas oligarch, and these people almost have more power than Putin and he has to wrangle them and they have, interests in other countries. That's what the United States is now. We have Donald Trump and then we have, as you say, Elon Musk, who's the richest man in the world, has power like outstripping most nations and most, and he realized that he can openly influence the United States election. And then all the other billionaires are hopping on board. Mark Andreessen and Zuckerberg and Sam Altman, they're all jumping on board because, it's open season. We don't have to do it in the shadows. We can just run the country openly. We can put the public money in our pockets. We can do whatever we want, and we can be more powerful than the people. It's been a fundamental shift in power in the country.
So
we are no longer a
forever.
democracy. We're an oligarchy.
What you're saying is everything's going to be fine. Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.